Really? How many of you started with this? Well, I have a replacement coming right up. What's happening? DJ B here with Big Time Vapes. How many of you started with one of these Ego batteries from Kanger and these little tanks that have the micro mini air holes? Everybody pretty much started on this device. I know that I did. Good golly almighty, mother of pearl, I would never go back to one of these. I see a lot of people that come in the vapor shops when I'm around town and stuff. They're having problems with these tanks leaking and the batteries are not firing correctly and they don't hold a charge or they can't charge at all. Get rid of this thing. Let me show you something that you can switch to, especially if you're a first-time vapor and you're looking to get into vaping. This is what I want to talk to you about tonight. This is the new Aspire Premium Kit. And this is, of course, Aspire is the company that puts out the Nautilus tanks, the Nautilus Mini, and has the new BVC coils, the bottom vertical coils, that are so awesome in flavor. But the Premium Kit, let me tell you what, guys, I picked this up not long ago. There's already been some reviews on YouTube done on this, but I wanted to do one as well. So what we're going to do, it comes in this nice packaging. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to get low, and I'm going to break this thing down for you, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so we're going to look up close at this kit. As you can see, it comes in a very nice packaging container. It's got the scratch off barcode on there to check for authenticity. It's kind of neat. It's got a little sleeve that covers the box. Put this out of the way. And here is your kit. And we'll go ahead and open this box up. It's got a nice little foam lining in here. Now I've already been using this, guys, so the tank may look like it's been used. It's because it has been. I have just washed it. So let's break down the contents. It's got a nice user manual to it. With all the instructions and also all the items that's included in this box. It gives you all the instructions on how to replace the coil in it as well, how to fill the tank. So it's a very detailed manual, so that's pretty nice to have. And let's take this out. This is really cool, guys. The battery stick or mod, whichever you want to call it, is the carbon fiber. I mean, this thing, it is heavy duty. As you can see, let me turn the logo around where you can see it. Of course, there's your fire button. You click it on and off. I think it's 5 times. What's also nice about this is adjustable voltage. As you can, I don't know if the camera can pick up on the actual numbers on the voltage as I spin this around. But you have various settings. So if you like to experiment with your voltage, I think it starts at 3.3 volts and then it cycles into 3.8 and then it goes to 4.3 and then it goes to 4.8. So 4.8 is the highest this one will go. On top here, as you can see, is the Mini Aspire Nautilus with the BVC coils, and it also has a 510 removable drip tip, so you can actually switch and use your favorite drip tips on this particular tank. It's a bottom fill tank, so we'll just slide this off of this and we'll show you the connection. It's got the standard 510 connection in the tube there, and then of course your pin there. If you've seen reviews on the Nautilus tanks, this Mini will hold approximately 3 mils of juice, whereas the Big Daddy Nautilus, as I like to call it, will hold up to 5 mils. So it depends on how much juice you want to load up at one time. On the Big Daddy Nautilus, I drain that tank about twice a day. Vape addict! But anyway, what's cool about this is it has your adjustable airflow, and it has a slight clicking noise when you hit your air hole. So yeah, it's got lots of different adjustments. So if you like a tight draw, then of course you put it on a smaller dial up. If you like a real loose draw, you put it on the biggest air hole chamber that's on here. Pyrex glass, of course. It's made really well, and it doesn't leak, guys. I've been using these for a long time now, and I've never had any leaking issues. And we'll get this bottom piece off of here, and it has got a gigantic rubber gasket around the base. You can see it, it's white, and when that compresses down to the glass, it makes a really tight seal. Like I said, I've never had issues out of this at all, as well as the regular Nautilus. So let's just put this back on here. And Angie's on the camera again tonight, so say hi, Ange.
Hi.
That was very enthusiastic, dear.
Well, I'm holding the dog.
Okay, let's look at this. This is the AC adapter, of course, that comes with this kit. If I can get the box open. So let's lay this aside, then we'll pull out the USB charger. And this is put together well, guys. So if you're if you're looking to start, this is what I would recommend starting with instead of one of the other Ego batteries. So here is your basic USB charger with your 510 connector. If you need a wall charge, that's where this comes in. It has your adapter, so you just plug in your USB here, and then you plug it into the wall. And let me show you how we hook it up to the charger. You just simply screw that on like you would any of your starter Ego sticks that you can purchase in starter packs. And there you go. You plug it into the wall and charge it up each night before you go to bed. I'm not sure the battery rating on this. It might be, I don't even want to say it because I don't even know for sure. But anyway, I know this has lasted me longer than your regular Ego pens. Like this one right here. I can only get a few hours of use out of this versus I can go about all day on this without charging it. So it also depends on how much you vape. If you're a chain vapor, of course you're going to burn through the battery quicker. So okay, so let's put this back together. Now, every vapor store has their own starter kits. Let me tell you the most important thing here. This also comes with 5 of the bottom vertical coils. Now, you only see 4 here because I've already tore into this package and I've started using one of these coils. But you do get 5 of these, which are totally awesome. If you're not familiar with the bottom vertical coils, these are rebuildable. I know some guys that rebuild these, but I don't want to spend the time to do that, so you can actually buy these at your local vape stores, the replacement coils for them. So you do get the 5 coils. But anyway, as I said, there are starter packs in every vape shop, and prices range anywhere from $29 on up to $49, some are $50 in tax. This kit's a little bit more pricey, but anyway, we'll talk more about that when we go. Let's go back up top and we're going to talk a little bit more about this. Okay guys, we're back. So here it is, the Aspire Premium Starter Kit. Now these retail here in the East Tennessee area, and I'll put links below at what shops here in the area that you can find this that I'm aware of. This is going to retail anywhere around $60 to $65 for this kit. Now I know that that's quite a bit more money than getting a Kanger starter kit, but let me tell you, for performance and for flavor and for quality, you cannot beat the Aspire setup that I have right here compared to your Kanger starters. Now, I'm not downing all the Kanger starters, so please don't everybody riot me with email. I'm not putting this product down. I am all about when someone asks me and they're new to vaping, my opinions of what's a good starter setup to go with. I'm simply saying that the taste and the performance is way better, in my opinion, with this Aspire Premium kit versus one of these standard starter pens. I've just seen too many people, and I myself, when I started vaping, would get leaky tanks, and I'm not one of these guys that's going to put this under a drill press and drill out these air holes. Air hole, that's a favorite word now. So you can do better than this by going to this. Just give you an idea of vapor production. Let's just little toot on this here. What? This is a very tight draw. I'm a lung hitter, so I like a nice, real loose vape versus a real tight one. And for some of you, this might be working perfect for you, and that's fantastic. If it's keeping you off cigarettes, man, you just vape the crap out of it. But I'm just about giving people advice for a better experience. And to me, whether you're a brand new starter into vaping or you're a seasoned vapor and you want to take a break from your mechanicals or your box mods, I'm telling you, this will be the setup you need to go with. Love this thing. So let's vape it and we'll show you the production on this thing. Hey. What I mean, there's no comparison. It's got good vapor production. The juice that I've got in here tonight is actually from Lost Art Liquids, and this is called Unicorn Puke. And this is a sherbet, rainbow sherbet flavored. Pardon me, Brutus. This is fantastic stuff. I'm going to be doing a review a little bit later on, probably at the 1st of October. We're going to do a full review. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and give you a sneak peek at these juices. This is the Unicorn Puke, which I've already shown you. Another one from Lost Art Liquids is the Bee's Knees. And if you notice that bee is familiar, it's the Honey Nut Cheerios bee. And that is the actual flavor in the profile. Next up, the good old standby kids cereal favorite, Captain Peanut Butter Crunch. I've been vaping these, but I'm not going to give you any opinions of it at this time. That's what the review show is for, so you need to tune in for that. But here's another great one. And Angie, if you'll go grab me that bottle in there in the kitchen, I'm going to tell you what this reminds me of. And some of you, if you're a fan of this product, you're going to get excited about this if you've not heard already. This is Cottontail Cream by Lost Art Liquid. And to me, when you vape this, this is what you're getting. The Strawberry Nesquik Milk. I don't know if that's what it was intended to be. I think the description says a strawberry milkshake, but what's the difference? Put this in the freezer and freeze it and then eat it out of the bottle. It's the same thing. I mean, this is this Cottontail Cream. As you can see, the bottle is about empty. If you can see through the label there, if that gives you any indication how much I've been vaping on this. So we're going to be looking at those 4 juices from Lost Art Liquid, and I'll be giving you information on where you can find these here in the Tri-Cities. But anyway, guys, I wanted to do this video on this Aspire starter kit. I am a big fan of it, even though I'm not a starter. So if you're new to vaping and you're trying to find something that works better than this, you need to go with this. Well, I guess that about does it here on Big Time Vapes. We need to do a couple of shout outs, and we want to recognize some Facebook groups and all of its members. First, we want to give a shout out to the East Tennessee e-cig buy, sell, and trade group on Facebook. They say they have 668 members. So salute to all 668 members of the e-cig buy, sell, and trade. Also, we want to do a little shout out to the East Tennessee's Vape Lounge. They have 553 members, and we want to do a salute to you guys. So if these groups are still open, I think both of them are closed, and there's lots of reasons for that, which I won't get into, but nonetheless, I wanted to say a shout out to each of those members in these two chat groups here. And you guys have some awesome posts and awesome stories. And my text just went off on my phone, if you just heard that. But anyway, shout out to East Tennessee e-cig buy, sell, and trade in East Tennessee Vape Lounge. And that's going to do it for this edition of Big Time Vapes. And as always, I'm DJ B saying, vape up, baby, and ride the cloud.